Most real estate investors throw away their best deals without even knowing it, and here's what I mean. When a seller tells you that they're not interested, that's not a dead lead. That's a not right now lead. And it's the same thing when you call someone 5 times and get no answer. Most investors just move on, and I think that's such a huge mistake. So here's the process that's adding 20 to 30% more deals per year for the users in our community. First is not interested campaigns. Every time someone says they're not selling, you do not delete them. You park them for 45 to 90 days depending on the distress that's actually happening to that seller. So think about pre-foreclosure or probate, that's probably 45 days because it's a much bigger distressor that can really cause someone to change depending on what's going on in their life. Versus maybe a high equity list is going to be closer to 90 days or 60 days. Next is rehash campaigns. All those leads that you call 3 times and you don't get an answer, do not trash them. Every month power dial them at least once, or maybe you can use an entire different approach. Maybe send a postcard referencing your calls or something like that. That's from a different campaign. But using that data just in an exhausted or rehash campaign is such an easy lift because you already own that data. Don't just toss it out because you haven't been able to reach them because there's so many reasons why they may not have answered. One investor in our community pulled 6 deals last year from just the dead lead pile. 6 deals, 0 marketing costs because the data is already in the system. They just decided to do marketing to it. So overall, this is the process. Not interested go into a minimum of a quarterly follow-up. The no contact or exhausted list is going to go into a monthly or quarterly rehash campaign. And then you must track everything in Record Manager or your CRM with proper tags. Your competition calls once, maybe twice, then moves on, and you're going to call them every quarter for 2 years until they sell to you or until they tell you to remove them from the actual list. And guess who gets that deal when they're finally ready to sell? Look, you got to stop leaving money on the table. You're not interested in dead leads aren't bad, they're just not ready yet. Make sure to follow up with them and don't let them fall through the cracks in your system.